Oh shit, here we go again.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to 3D Arcade for week 2 of the FBL, the Friends Battle League. This week we're going up against Solar, Infinite Solar, I believe is their name on Discord. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Infinite Solar. So Infinite Solar had number 1 pick in the draft. I know I said in the draft analysis that we actually went number 1. Technically, we went number 2. That is because Solar was not able to make it to the draft, and this team that they've got is a testament to just how big this National Dex League is, how much 16 mons can get you, because Solar's team is kind of legit. So real quick, going in down below, you can see our squad, you can see their squad. I have not made any transactions for week 2. Right now it's day 1 of week 2, so it'd be kind of early for me to do that anyway, but I don't think Solar's done any either. Going over their team of 16 real quick, they've got Mega Swampert, Tapu Fini, Thunderous Therian, Dragonite, Incineroar, Metagross, Bisharp, Blastoise, Venomoth, Machamp, Magneton, Golem, Beedrill, Primeape, Stunfisk, and Alcremie. So a lot of Pokemon, a lot of really difficult things to take on. So my take here on this particular choice of thing going down right now is that I think that Solar's probably, being new to Draft League, also probably going to bring their top 6, and the way this format's working, that's just kind of what makes sense. So I am expecting Mega Swampert, Tapu Fini, Thunderous Dragonite, Incineroar, and Metagross, with the optional change out potentially of Bisharp, maybe Golem, maybe Magneton. I don't really see a lot of use for Machamp. I don't see a lot of use for Venomoth. I don't see a lot of use for Blastoise, given that they have Tapu Fini and they've got Mega Swampert already. So, you know, there's that. Primeape might come. Alcremie might come. There's other Pokemon that might come, but those top 6 bring a pretty good core. And yeah, you repeat water, but you're talking about a water fairy and a mega water ground. So, one's weak to grass. Tapu Fini might also be weak to grass. I'm not sure if fairy resists grass, but Tapu Fini is just insane. So we are taking on Tapu Fini this week. So that's fun. And I think we have a good team to do it. Last week, you guys saw I didn't prep as much looking at the teams. This week, I kind of looked at the teams a little bit. I don't really have anything right in front of me. I actually failed to get up my spreadsheet before we started, so pardon the mouse noise real quick while I get that up. Let's go ahead and go. It's probably untitled spreadsheet, right? Yeah, so checking this out, assuming they bring that team of 6 I'm talking about, we're looking at an average stats going from HP, attack, defense, special defense, speed, HP of 85, attack of 119, defense of 101, special attack of 101, special defense of 100, speed of 70. So a little bit faster than most of our team. Average speed of 70 puts them above pretty much 80% of our team. We're pretty slow. And we do have that Trick Room mode to go. So this week we're going to be trying to bust that out, and we're going to be trying to hit them really defensively and special defensively. They're okay either way, and that's always fun to have complete differences going on there. But we do have their stats available to check out mid-match, and damage calcs and stuff like that. Although I don't know that I'm going to be calcing this particular match. I'm feeling pretty okay about it. And then we have got obviously they're a little bit more physical than special, but they've got their special attackers. They do have a lot of immunities. We're looking at an electric immunity, dragon immunity, ground immunity twice, psychic, and poison. And if they do switch out Bisharp or Golem, that's another electric or poison or psychic immunity as well. So lots of potential immunities there. They resist a good amount of things. But we see a good number of Pokemon here weak to grass, a good number weak to rock and ice. Fairy's obviously going to run shop on these fighting types. The fighting types come. And that's kind of the thought process here. So going into our team of 6, who did I decide to beat? Well, who did I decide to bring? Well, like I said, I decided that we should probably run Trick Room this week. Go ahead and underspeed this relatively quick team. In case you're wondering their speed stats for those top 6, we're looking at 70, 85, 101, 80, 60, 70. 60 is going to match our Primarina, but for the most part, a lot of our Trick Room mods are going to be below that base 60. So running negative speed natures or something like that is going to make a really big difference. So going into the start of this week, I'll go ahead and go out of order from my sheet that I've got prepared for me. But so you guys know, pick number 1 this week is going to be Rune Regus, the ground ghost type. So we're going to bring that in mostly because we're not seeing a lot of good ways to hit ghosts. We're not seeing a lot of ghosts being bad. Incineroar obviously can kind of come in on me, but then I've got, if I've got Trick Room, which I should, I've got crazy defensive stats. I've got Trick Room. I got Earthquake. So it's going to do a lot of damage. Darkest Lariat, obviously pretty bad for us, but we're not seeing a lot of ghost resists other than that. We're not seeing really any ground resists other than those immunities. So we're going to have to be careful with our earthquakes, but we're going to see how that goes. In particular, we have some other answers for those Pokemon anyway. So yeah, we're running our boy Rune Regus. Stat wise, you know, he's got a 58 HP. He's got really good defenses though, 145 regular, 105 special, 30 base speed. He's a physical attacker. He's immune to normal in fighting types. He resists poison, rock, and bug types. So he's going to be weak to ghost, water, grass, ice, and dark. So we're going to have to a little bit wary of those water types, a little bit wary of that Incineroar, but we're going to do some great stuff against that Metagross. Dragonite's not really going to be able to do anything against us. Bisharp's gone, Golem's gone, Primate, kind of middle ground, but you know, we are ghost type, so we have that on him. Next up, getting into the next person on the team, our main probably Trick Room Mon as far as offense Trick Room goes. Super good offense Trick Room is going to be Tangrowth. We're going to only be weak to flying, poison, bug, fire, and ice types. You know, we're seeing some potential ice type moves here. We're seeing the fire on Incineroar, but again, Trick Room's pretty nice, and we have some other Pokemon to kind of help take care of that as we move forward here. Tangrowth's going to be running the Regenerator ability, which is going to be really nice. I believe it's running Sassy. It might be relaxed this week. Let me go ahead and get Showdown back up while we're talking about it, actually. Showdown, now that we're back on our team. Yeah, so we're running the Assault Vest, we're running the Regenerator, and we are going to be the Sassy Nature, so up special defense, down speed to get that special defense up. We're going to be just super bulky, quick, and Trick Room offense. This week, we're running Knockoff, Brick Break, Power Whip, and Rock Tomb to get that massive, massive, massive damage. The Rock Tomb is in there for that thunderous coverage. So, you know, you always gotta be happy about that. We're running max EVs and HP and special defense, and didn't actually allocate that 4. I guess we'll go ahead and allocate that 4 into physical attack. You know, why not? So we'll go ahead and put that there. We got Tangelo, the Tangrowth this week. Having fun. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep the same nicknames all throughout various draft leagues yet. Let me know you guys' opinion on that down in the comments. So he's got a good way to heal. He's got really good defenses, but he's going to hit pretty hard. He's got base 100 attack, so he's going to have a 237 attack stat. But his HP is God tier at 404. So pretty great. Obviously, he's going to be lower than that because he's going to be regulated to 50, but we're talking about his level 100 stats for ease of prepping. Next up, our alternative. I'm struggling with my words today. Primarina is coming next. Pick number 3 is going to be Primarina. We're going to be running the Quiet Nature, up special attack, down in speed with the Expert Belt. We want to keep that flexibility on Primarina this week because Primarina can pretty much hit everything I'm expecting on that team super effectively if it can switch around a little bit. And, you know, that means Expert Belt can still do 1.2 times. We keep the flexibility. We don't have any damage coming off of us, which is nice because we don't have the biggest defensive stats, so our HP needs to stretch a little bit farther. We're running the Liquid Voice ability. Why am I running Liquid Voice? We're running Torrent. I accidentally had Liquid Voice clicked up. We're running Torrent. I haven't done the slides yet for the team builder, so that should be fixed for you guys. We're running Torrent this week, so if we get low, Sparkling Aria is going to do a little bit more. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I realized today, prepping for BBR, that Sparkling Aria actually cures burns. So I think I want to run Surf over Sparkling Aria, so that we can not have that happen. So we're going to be running Energy Ball, Moonblast, Surf, and Ice Beam. Going to hit a lot of those coverage moves against a lot of these people really, really, really hard, one-shotting a ton of stuff. Max special attack with an up special attack nature, 4 AVs in defense, and 252 in HP to kind of give us that extra bulk as we go through this Trick Room-based strategy. But we know we're right up there. If he runs a slow team to try to counteract that, if he expects it, sure, but I'm not expecting that. And lastly, in the Trick Room mode and also just the massively defensive play of the week, we're totally switching from the offensive ways that we played last week. We are bringing Thickums, the Blissey, also with the Assault Vest and the natural cure ability, so major status effects are cured on the way out. Bringing the moves Toxic, Soft-Boiled, Reflect, and Stealth Rock. So we got a Rocker, we got a Reflect Setter, we can heal ourselves for 50%, and we can Toxic. And we're also looking at insane stats on this Blissey. It's a relaxed nature, so up defense, down speed, 103 speed, obviously, like I said, Tangrowth, and what I should also say, Wayne Rooney, the Rune Regus, is also going to be hitting hard in this. I don't think I talked about his moves, but he is coming with leftovers. He's coming with up and attack, up and special defense, Trick Room, Earthquake, Iron Defense, Poltergeist. Like, he is insane. He's doing some massive damage. But Thickums here is going to be able to stall some mons out and help us get some healing off. on it, so maybe we can whittle some things down if we don't quite have a good answer for them. We got 4 EVs and HP, bringing us up to a whopping 652 EVs. It's insane. Or 652 HP. His HP is insane. Special defense is also maxed out, and defense is maxed out to try to give us that extra defense. But between the special defense and the assault vest, we're up to 369 special defense. Defensive nature is up, like I said. And we got 252 EVs in it, bringing us to 130. It's still not great, but we can maybe live a physical hit if we have to. We got that reflect in there to also kind of help out there. So having physical damage kind of effectively brings us to a 260 defense for a few turns, which is pretty nice. And then that's our Trick Room mode. We have 4 mons for that. We have 2 more mons to talk about before we call it a day here. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the team so far. Let me know who you're excited to see. I know Thickums is a little bit of a... it's a little bit of a gimmick mon. It's a stall mon. People don't always love those, but I think it's going to be an interesting play this week. So we have some out of Trick Room offense that it's got some... well, one of them doesn't want to be in Trick Room at all, but then we have another Pokemon who wants to be... is fine in Trick Room because they have a lot of bulk anyway, and there are a lot of pivots. So next up, we'll talk about Sub-Zero, the Rotom Frost, coming this week with the leftovers item and the levitate ability. We're going to be rocking with defog for our own clearance of hazards on our side of the field, Volt Switch for getting in and out if we need to, Will-O-Wisp to burn some high attack mons, especially making Blissey even better since we have a lot of other physically defensive mons already. And then we have we already said Will-O-Wisp. We also have Hex, so we have non-stab ghost type move in addition to Poltergeist on Wayne Rooney that's going to do 120. Is it 120 or 130? It's 130 base power to a burned target, so it's going to do a lot of stuff. Volt Switch is going to help us move in and out and around, and we've also got some good stats going for us. Let's go ahead and talk about our EVs here. The Calm Nature is going to give us that up special defense, down attack, because we're not doing anything physical. We only have special moves this week. So our attack's going to be pretty low, but we put all of our EVs, 252 in HP, 252 in special defense. So special defense is up to 344 and HP is up to 304 because we're seeing a lot of general bulk being helpful this week, and special defense is just, it feels more likely that they're going to go for it. I just feel like the Pokemon are going to lean specially this week. So we have Rotom there with that. We're running, I'm pretty sure that having 31 IVs, it helps us outspeed something. I don't remember exactly what it is off the top of my head. Let me go over to our sheet. It's 86. Yeah, so having max, if Tapu Fini has nothing invested in speed, we outspeed by 1 point with base. So I wanted to run non-negative speed natures for that. And we're going to see, maybe we can get lucky with Rotom Frost, get a nice big Volt Switch off there, or burn it or something. Well, actually, it's probably going to have Misty Terrain because it's its ability, so we won't burn it, but we'll see how that's going to go. And that's Sub-Zero. Last up, our 6th Mon of the week is going to be returning from last week, Arcanine. Arky Barky, the Arcanine, is going to come with us with the Rocky Helmet because in Trick Room, I'm expecting it to get hit with stuff. It's got good special, well, it's got okay special or regular defense. I'm struggling with my words. Okay, regular defense. If we get hit with something, it's going to be okay. We also have Intimidate, so if they hit us with a physical move, it's going to hit us less hard, but they're still going to take the Rocky Helmet damage, which is nice. And then this week, we're bringing Close Combat, Iron Head, Crunch, and Flare Blitz. Lots of coverage in there. Close Combat's going to be great to hit some fighting type moves, obviously. Iron Head's going to be good if we get Fini in there, who resists it, but also flinches. If we are out of Trick Room and want to outspeed, we can get maybe the 30% flinch. Crunch is going to give us, I believe, defensive drops, right? Yeah, 20% chance to lower defense by a stage, which is awesome. And then we have Flare Blitz just for any fire type stab we need. It's a lot of recoil, but 10% chance to burn. It's going to hit super hard. Nothing really likes to take that. And then talking about his stats wise, he's going to be the Adamant Nature this week with the up attack, down special attack because he's not really running any special moves this week. He's got 130 in HP to give him some overall bulk in addition to what he's running there. And then 252 in attack to really maximize the hits we're getting out of those moves. So he's bringing him to 350 attack stat with that Flare Blitz, with that stab. It's going to be insane. People are not going to want to fight it. So yeah, it's the team. We got Wayne Rooney, the Rune Regus, Tangelo, the Tangrowth, Optimus Primarina, the Primarina, Thickums, the Blissey, Sub-Zero, the Rotom Frost, and Arky Barky, the gosh darn Arcanine. Wow, it's hard to say a bunch of Pokemon names. If you guys enjoyed this team builder, go ahead and let me know what you think down in the description of the team builder. Hit that like button. If you guys are new and you like Draft League content, we got 2 leagues going on right now, so make sure you subscribe. And if you guys get really into the Arkansas Pigknights, make sure you check out the links in the description for the merch store. We got general 3DA merch as well as Pigknights based merch down there. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow or a few days from now for the battle. Still haven't figured out the team builder versus the battle upload schedule, but it will be this week that you see this battle. So make sure you guys are subbed and have that bell on to see the battle. See ya there. I don't know, that was weird. See you in the battle, guys.